everyone, it's Angelique, and I'm out here in this beautiful forest sketching some new life dress ideas that I have. And I just figured it would be fun to do a video about why I started life dress and the reasons why I continue to do so, to continue painting life dresses and life dress apparel. And I think a lot of it has to do with overcoming doubts, and either from myself or from other people who may believe that art doesn't have that power to change hearts and minds and abolish abortion. And I just wanted to do a video about it because I think we need more pro-life artists and more pro-life people who use their creative abilities to further the movement. And I do believe that art has that power to make a difference and to make an impact, especially in this movement for life where we're dealing with such a human issue. We can appeal to people on a human level, and art is something that a lot of people can relate to and just kind of start discussions with. So I definitely think art has the power to change minds, to impact this movement greatly, and I know a lot of people might have doubts about that because they're like, oh, it's just art, it's just you know, paint on a piece of fabric and you wear it. But I think there's more to it than that. I think it's deeper than that. I think pro-life art has a place in this movement because it has such an ability to reach people and reach their hearts especially. And there's, of course, very different ways to be effective in the pro-life movement, from different mediums to different approaches with different arguments, things like that. But I definitely think that pro-life art has an ability to connect all of those things, all of those arguments that we learn how to react to, and all the statistics and all of the research that we do about abortion and about the pro-abortion culture that we live in here in the United States. I think that pro-life art has the ability to be a vehicle for that information and have people come up to you and see that you're pro-life based on what you wear, anywhere you are, anywhere, anytime, and just ask you questions and say, like, why are you wearing that? And that gives you an opportunity. That's the opportunity that you take to share what you know and share the information that you have about this issue, and maybe hear why they are pro-abortion, or maybe if they are pro-life, you can agree, and you've just brought one more person into our community, our national, global community of pro-life activists. On top of that, we see art every day, all the time, through advertisements, graphic design, all kinds of other medias and means, and I think, why not add more pro-life art to the world and inspire more people to consider the humanity of the preborn, consider supporting mothers facing unplanned pregnancy, and to convince them and to persuade them through not just words, but through beautiful creations that we make out of the intense love that we have for humanity and for the pro-life movement. There isn't a single life dress that I have painted where I haven't been fully contemplating the thousands of lives that we lose through abortion every single year, every single day, every single moment of our lives. Lives are being taken through abortion. And it's what I contemplate every time I put paint onto a piece of fabric. I think about all those people who will never have the chance to experience everything that we're experiencing here on Earth. And I also think about the mothers who are afraid, they're alone, they're unsure of what to do, and they've been sold a lie that tells them abortion is their best option, when in reality it's not a solution to a problem. It just causes more problems and keeps the pre-existing problems already there. They're still there, and they'll still be hurting from those problems even after they've had an abortion and they no longer have their child. And so when I paint life dress apparel, I'm contemplating that, and I'm contemplating how I hope that this piece of art can reach somebody, and when somebody wears this, what kind of conversation will they start? What kind of mind can they change, and who will they meet? Who will they have an impact with And that's my ultimate hope. That's my ultimate goal with life dress. I really just believe that people who wear these pieces of apparel will have impactful dialogue with people. And that's the mission. That's the mission that I have with it. And I hope that it ultimately can transform this movement and inspire more people to use their gifts and talents in a way that creates visibility for the preborn. Just to show people who the preborn are and honor them and love them, protect them, cherish them, and make sure that their lives are never forgotten. Because even though abortion takes away a person's life, that life still existed, and that person still existed at one point, and we can't forget about them. Their lives matter. And through a lot of my designs, I choose different approaches to take on different designs, whether it's about loving life or inspiring women, empowering women to choose life, or it's more of a tribute design to the hundreds and thousands of lives lost to abortion. I want to make sure that all of my life dress designs, in some unique and impactful way, can expose not only the absolute destruction of the abortion industry, but also take away the complete euphemisms of the pro-abortion movement and to show what abortion does in its complete reality. And I just only hope that the designs that I create can achieve that and can share that message, send that message to people who need to hear it the most, who may believe that abortion is a viable option, that it is just removing a clump of cells, no big deal. I want to be able to share the truth about abortion in a way that connects with the heart and soul and meets people where they are and starts conversations that can change hearts and change minds and abolish abortion in our lifetime. Because abortion is the greatest human rights injustice of our time. And I will do whatever I can, whether it's painting dresses, or it's making these videos, or it's having hard conversations with people on my campus or online who believe abortion is the best option. I will do whatever I can, because I'm dedicating my life to saving other people's lives who may be lost to abortion because a woman didn't know that she had someone to support her and that there was something else out there for her and for her baby. So thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and I hope that my story of why I started Life Dress and why I continue to make pro-life apparel resonates with you in some way, whether it's to inspire you to get more involved in the pro-life movement in whatever facet meets your skills and your passions, or it's just to continue doing what you've always been doing, which is dedicating your life to this movement. Or if you disagree with everything I've said so far, you reach out to me or to another pro-life activist or somebody that you think disagrees with you completely, and just have a challenging conversation with them. Challenge your views, and you may become surprised by what you learn. There's a lot in this movement that I've learned, and in the years that I've been active in it, and I think there's always something to learn more about this issue, and just to grow in our ability to reach women in crisis pregnancies and to share the humanity of the unborn through field development and the science of the start of life. And so that was a lot to just say. I believe art can really change the world, and I hope that in this context it will change the way that we as a culture view abortion, and ultimately realize that we should love all people equally. The born, the preborn, those who are convenient, those who are inconvenient. We should value all human life without discrimination, without looking at preconceived notions about who or what and why. We should see all people as equal, born and preborn. So I'm going to get back to sketching my life dress designs and listening to the wind and the silence of the forest, and I hope that you will continue to fight for life. And if you are interested in seeing more videos about pro-life issues or just things about life, really, you can subscribe below to my channel, or you can follow my Instagram at Angelique C. Clark, or LifeDress at lifedress.org, or on Instagram at lifedress.org. So thank you so much, and I hope that you have a beautiful day. I also want to add that this video is dedicated to all of the lives lost to abortion in Canada, because I've made this video in replacement of my opportunity to go to the Canadian March for Life to speak at the Canadian March for Life Youth Conference. So I just wanted to put that out there, that my heart is with Canada in this issue, just as it is with the entire world, because this is an issue without borders. It's an issue of humanity, and it affects humans all across the globe.